The final episode of Loki Season 1 begins with a cacophony of noise. This cacophony quickly develops itself as a multitude of various monologues that travel across time. Before colliding with Sylvie and Loki, they come face to face with a bizarre castle that is eerily hovering through space. The couple ultimately make their way up to the palace, where they are greeted by the hologram Miss Minutes. At the end of time, they're in the Citadel, about to be offered a contract by He Who Remains. This bargain specifically covers Loki's ability to manipulate history in this alternate timeline. He will be given the opportunity to win the Battle of New York and defeat Thanos. He's even been offered the gauntlet. It appears to be too good to be true. And both Loki varieties can detect a trap when Miss Minutes leaves. The doors open to reveal a robed guy in his office, keen on speaking with them. This is Kang, as we soon discover, and we now have a decent look at Phase 4's big bad. Sylvie instantly attacks him, claiming he's simply flesh and bones, but he easily avoids their attack by teleporting around. Kang, it turns out, has previously predicted everything that would happen, bragging that he is all-knowing and has cleared the way for them to meet him. Miss Minutes returns to the TVA and hands over files to Renslayer. They aren't what she wants, but they appear to be documents she will find more valuable. Mobius unexpectedly appears at Renslayer's office and confronts her about her treason and the truth about the TVA. She chooses not to murder Mobius after all after some convincing. Instead, she'll travel in pursuit of free will. Kang recounts how he discovered universes stacked on top of one another in the end of time. This enabled him to converse with his other variations and reach an amicable conclusion. At least for the time being, these various variations eventually disagreed, resulting in an all-out conflict. All of these tears spawned the Bestialioth, who is capable of swallowing time and space itself. Kang's use of this beast's abilities allowed him to halt the multiversal conflict and bring about a type of peace over everything. The catch-22 here stems from Loki and Sylvie's present selection. If they opt to slay this conqueror in order to stop the TVA, his versions will appear, and they will be faced with several devils to contend with. The other option is for Sylv and Loki to take control and run things. Kang is now too old, and he apparently has no expertise beyond this point. That's all there is to it. Sylvie wants to kill him, but Loki isn't convinced it's a good idea. The two inevitably fight, with Sylvie eventually murdering this variation. As a result, Loki returns to the TVA and delivers the terrible news to Mobius, who doesn't recognize him. New branches are sprouting up all throughout the timeline, and a plethora of new Kangs appear to be arriving. Loki glances up and recoils in surprise as he notices a statue of this conqueror had been erected in the TVA. The end has arrived. Thank you for watching.